All right, time to just peel one back here on Triple M Footy. Got Brian, of course. We've got Damo, Bill and Duck. And fair to say, Bristol, there have been some people over the journey that we've especially enjoyed on Triple M Footy. There's, of course, Jake the Push-Up King. There's Dennis Armfield. But I think over all of those, this man, Leon Davis, you especially, absolutely loved calling because he did some magical stuff on the field when he was, of course, playing for the Collingwood Football Club. But when we talk myths, there's... Well, I'm not going to tell the story because we're going to get Leon to do it, but we all heard about a shooting trip up to your farm where just prior to a grand final, a player who might have been playing in the grand final hurt himself during the course of this outing. Now, we've all said for years, Purple, this cannot be true.
Can't happen.
You're not buying it, Jim?
It cannot have happened. So I just dismissed it and said, Bristol, you're just that's not Mayo. That's just total bull twang.
Come on, Brian.
We're talking
Anyway.
about the 2002 period, aren't we, Jim?
Well, around there. So what we've managed to do is track down this magnificent man, Leon Davis. Are you with us, Leon?
Yeah, mate.
Hey, mate. Great speaking to you. Well, you know how loved you were when you played with us on Triple M Footy, but is it true that, well, you tell me the story of what happened that day up on Brian's property.
Yeah, it's pretty funny to think back now, but it was something that come to Melbourne, obviously being away from my country and back home, you know, used to go shooting and used to go hunting and all part of my culture back home. So to have that opportunity with Brian and get out to his joint and obviously him learning about it and knowing that, you know, that's something that I love to do. He obviously invited us out and, you know, we got out there a few times and then, Roop decided to come one night after it was raining.
It was a wet
pretty
night,
much for about a week, and we probably shouldn't have went, but we did. And then, so we got to the top of the hill and started driving around, got to the top of the hill, and BT decides to, you know, drive down, and we're looking at each other thinking, it's a bit dodgy to go down. It's been raining all day.
Leon, it wasn't just a hill, it was a big hill.
I should change that to mountain then. So, so it was a pretty big hill, and we went to go down, and the ute started sliding down with the brake fully locked on, and we all sort of, got a bit moist down in the bottom area and whatnot. So, I stayed on the back, but Roop sort of jumped ship pretty early. He must have known how BT's driving was, but
all of these guys.
So he jumped off pretty early. And
just before you go any further, Leon, just to get to the stage where he just is about to launch. These guys are all on the back. There's about 4 of them with loaded missile
weaponry.
Who's Roop?
Rupert Betheris.
Thank you.
Leon, when he did turn up at my place, he had a bullet. It was about 6 inches long. I said, Leon, that's going to reach Melbourne. He said, I said, we just need something for 50 metres, 100 metres. This is going to reach Melbourne. It's going to
it was slug gun style.
It's going to take the Rialto building now. But anyway, and these were all in the back. They were all loaded, and we're out of control going down the hill. Leon, go ahead. Rupert's about to jump.
Yeah, he jumped off, and obviously we stayed on, and luckily enough, there was a couple of trees there, so BT's obviously rammed straight into the trees.
What do you mean lucky enough? It broke my car off.
Done a bit of damage to the car getting these trees. I'm glad he did, because if he didn't hit those, there was nothing else to stop us all the way down. So Roop's jumped off and went rolling, did about 5 army rolls, and he got up a bit ginger and a bit sore on that, and obviously didn't know the extent of it, but he's obviously done his hammy and couldn't play. So we kept it pretty quiet, and thankfully Mick didn't find out, because I don't think any of us would have been playing.
So, and when was this in relation to the grand final, Leon?
I think it was a couple of weeks out, I think. So, obviously, didn't play. Yeah,
2 weeks before.
Probably not ideal, but obviously something that happened, and you look back now and have a good laugh about.
Brian, you took some Collingwood boys up, and in the throes of hunting, one of them did his hamstring and couldn't play in an AFL grand final.
Yeah, they like to have a bit of lean meat about finals time, because the Collingwood are regular participants in the finals, Leon, and you like the lean meat. That's why you came, wasn't it? Yeah,
the old man was over, so he's right into that, and he loves cooking it up, and that's my favourite food to have is a bit of roux meat and the way that Dad cooks it. So he was over, and fortunate enough for him to cook some for me. So that's what it was all about. Yeah, Roop's done his hammy, and didn't turn out too well.
And to see Lee skin one as well is just all over in about a minute. Just really sharp knife. And there you go. There's the skin, Brian.
Hey, Leon, you're a
Pretty
star. We
done.
absolutely loved watching you go around. You're living in a beautiful part of the world there now. So enjoy that. Good luck with the footy today, and thanks for joining us.
No worries, boys.
Thanks, Lee.
On you, Leon.
Leon Davis.
Have a look at the 2003 grand final side for Collingwood. It must have been 2003, Brian. There's no Rupert Betherath there. No, Leon's there, but no Rupert.
No, he jumped off the back of the ute.
Unbelievable.
Pulled his hamstring.
Wonder what did they say to Mick, do you know?
Can't remember what excuse they used. They did it at training or something. But I always remember Leon would ring and he'd give me about an hour's notice that they're coming.
Yep.
And he'd say, just bring in a mate or two. At 15 could roll up, all armed, all with permits, of course,
Yes.
and legitimately
That's
done.
it, Brian.
Yeah. And knock a few over.
Rupert Bethera's old man was involved in the Flinders Footy Club down the Mornington Peninsula
Right.
and cricket club. I used to see him because my young blokes were playing there, and he was a lovely bloke. And every time I saw him, I thought of that story. His poor son missing a red ball
But this
because he was
this
jumped
ute-
off your ute.
This ute was aquaplaning down the hill. Leon didn't really give it the, it was going
Enough.
quite fast.
He didn't
We
put
were
enough
going
mayonnaise on it.
60 k's an hour, which is a lot when you're hanging out.
60k.
60 k's an hour. We were
Sideways.
aquaplaning. No, straight.
Ooh.
Brakes locked on, and we're picking up speed with the brakes on.
Oh, no.
And the only thing that
Here we
stopped us was we T-boned the tree. It put the radiator back where the transistor radio was. And Leon says, we did a little bit of damage to the car. No, Leon, you wrote my car off.